It's us, long, long ago. Just single cells, eukaryotes, floating in warm seas, carrying the blueprint of life. No brains, no bones, no voices, and certainly no cramps. Fast forward millions of years. Here we are, complex, conscious creatures, and among all of this evolutionary drama, humans ended up with a very peculiar biological process: menstruation. But wait, how did we get here? When did bleeding once a month become part of the story of human life? Let's rewind evolution's tape. Around 200 million years ago, the first mammals appeared. Tiny, shrew-like creatures sneaking around dinosaurs' feet. These early mammals reproduced differently from reptiles. They nurtured their embryos inside the body with the help of a brand new organ, the placenta. But here's the twist: not all mammals manage pregnancy in the same way. Some, like monotremes, the platypus and echidna, still lay eggs. Others developed marsupial pouches where babies climbed in to finish developing. And then came placental mammals, our distant ancestors, who carried embryos for longer inside the uterus. In these early placental mammals, the uterus lined itself with a soft, nutrient-rich tissue, the endometrium. This was the nest for an embryo, but how that nest was prepared and renewed became a big fork in the evolutionary road. Most mammals do not menstruate. If no embryo implants, their endometrium is quietly reabsorbed by the body. No blood, no mess, efficient, right? But in a small minority of species, including humans, the lining is not reabsorbed, it is shed, and that shedding is menstruation. Scientists believe this evolutionary shift happened about 25 to 30 million years ago in the ancestors of old world monkeys and apes. Why the change? There are a few leading theories. The invasive placenta hypothesis. In humans and some primates, the placenta is extremely invasive. Fetal cells burrow deep into the mother's uterine wall. This gives embryos direct access to nutrients, which is great for growth, but risky. It's like letting a guest eat directly from your fridge without asking. To control this invasion, the uterus evolved a strategy. Build a thick lining ahead of time, and if no pregnancy occurs, throw it away and start fresh. The spontaneous decidualization hypothesis. In most mammals, the uterus only prepares its lining once a pregnancy begins. But in humans, apes, and a few others, the uterus prepares in advance, every cycle. This reduces the risk of bad pregnancies from defective embryos. If no healthy embryo arrives, the uterus dismantles the lining, leading to bleeding. Either way, menstruation became a side effect of a very protective reproductive strategy. Our bodies sacrifice efficiency in favor of safety and selectivity.